Scary Movie 2 is a comedic parody of horror and supernatural films directed by Keenen Ivory Wayans. The film opens with a parody of The Exorcist, where a possessed girl spins her head, vomits profusely, and swears wildly. Following this, the story unfolds as four college students, Cindy, Brenda, Ray, and Shorty, are invited to a haunted mansion by their eccentric professor, Professor Oldman, to participate in a sleep deprivation study for a chance to win a university grant. Once at the mansion, they encounter various supernatural phenomena and are introduced to a series of eccentric characters. The mansion's caretaker, Hanson, who has a deformed hand, is played for comedic effect, as is his assistant, Dwight, who has a malformed hand on his head. The group discovers that the mansion is haunted by the spirit of Hugh Kane, a former resident who killed his family and himself. As the students navigate through the mansion, they encounter bizarre and comedic situations, including encounters with a possessed cat, a parody of the Amityville Horror, and a twisted take on Poltergeist, with Cindy getting attacked by a ghost while using the bathroom. The film also features parodies of other popular horror films, such as The Haunting, Hannibal, and The Exorcist. Throughout the movie, there are numerous references to pop culture and other films, including nods to Charlie's Angels, Titanic, and The Matrix. The humor ranges from slapstick to crude, with a heavy emphasis on gross-out humor and sexual innuendo. The characters often find themselves in absurd and ridiculous situations, adding to the overall comedic effect. As the story progresses, the group uncovers the truth about Hugh Kane's death and attempts to put his spirit to rest. They eventually discover that Hanson and Dwight were behind the hauntings, seeking revenge on Oldman for firing them years earlier. In a climactic showdown, the group manages to defeat Hanson and Dwight, putting an end to the hauntings and restoring peace to the mansion. In the end, the surviving characters celebrate their victory, and Cindy and Buddy, a member of the group, begin a romantic relationship. Scary Movie 2 is a raunchy, irreverent comedy that lampoons the horror genre while delivering plenty of laughs along the way. Despite its crude humor and over-the-top antics, the film manages to entertain with its clever parodies and absurd scenarios.